Hey, what's up, guys? It's Railroader Cabal here. Gonna be playing a couple games, or one or two games here on a Command and Conquer Red Alert 2. As you can see, I just jumped into game here, playing a player, HWA99, and we're gonna be playing on the Isles map. He's playing as the liberal Soviets, so the Soviets, that faction Soviets has demolition trucks, and I'm playing as the American Allies. So the American Allies have paratroopers, and I don't know if the paratroopers actually are available right now, but we will see. If not, then I'll just spam Grizzly battle tanks and see where that goes. This video is mainly just to help new players just get used to the game, and I'll introduce a couple of hotkeys for everybody to get used to. So the first hotkey that we will go to for right now, right for a response, is so basically the D key. The D key will help deploy units, just like that. And then basically if you want to have all your units together, press the P key. And then everything will be like that. Make sure you have a lot of... I thought you were supposed to, it's a little bit laggy, which is a little bit unfortunate. So I'm going to be on the top left here, and then I have all my gems available. So that's going to be a big plus. And then get your barracks here. And then in a refinery, make sure you base creep to the nearest gem pile. So now you have your Grizzly battle tank, press the T key, and then you have selected that unit. So now he's probably going to be going for some Rhino heavy tanks, which is basically what the Soviets are doing. And then I'll grab one of my GIs and I'll just put them right here so that if there's a little bit of rush coming, which I hope there isn't, we will be able to stop that rush within pretty cool seconds. And then grip select all units, press the D key to deploy them, and then they're set there. Keep your Grizzly battle tanks safe because they can't survive against Rhino heavy tanks. So what you can do now is you can just go scout. So you have your unit here, Grizzly battle tank, and then you can go scout. To group select your unit, or just select a unit, press Control and then 1, and then your Grizzly battle tank is selected with 1. Now let's just go scout. I probably should have scouted with dogs, to be honest with you, but I'm not thinking right now. I just got up, so you can blame me for that one. So now he has his Grizzly battle tanks here, and then I know he's not really doing anything. Got my War Factory up, and then a couple of Chrono miners, and then we'll go from there. So he's basically doing exactly what I figured he'd do. Just sit back and relax. He's going to be going in with his own Rhino heavy tank. That's a big mistake. I can go hunt that down. He's obviously scouting. We all know that. And I'm going to go surround this Rhino heavy tank. Destroy this. I took a little bit of damage, which I didn't want to, but that was totally fine. Great. Place down another refinery. And then after that, piece back some Rhino heavy tanks. Once I get my airfield or Air Force Command Center up, I'm gonna go and see if I can build some more. Well, not some more, but see if I can get some paratroopers. I'm hoping I can get some paratroopers because we'll see how this works here. He's not really doing anything right now. He's got his war factory up as I figured. And see if I can get some. Oh, I can't get it. Okay, that sucks. Oh, whatever. Okay, well, that sucks. I'm just going to go into Grizzly battle tank production. It's basically all I can do at this point. And he's playing very defensively. Look at what we got here. He's going for a huge defense. Okay, well, that's going to cause a little bit of problems. But I got this whole section on lockdown because he can't get through with his dog. Because I got some GIs there, and he's playing a very defensive game, which is kind of what I figured. And the more production I have, the better. Basically, all I can build is this. So it's going to be a little bit rough, but I do have an idea. Now, this is what you can do as the allies. Well, as basically the other faction here. So you have a service depot, right? And then what you're able to do is you're able to build, you know, MCVs. So let's just stop that. Stop all the production. On hold. Cancel. And then build some more ally MCVs. Now we have this Grizzly battle tank here. And just scouting out the area. And of course, he's going to be building up heavy tanks. We all know that. So up here, you can deploy, your MCV. Just going to be opening up this area here. Hopefully, it doesn't recognize this. Otherwise, I'm just going to be screwed. And then have a prism tower queued. My MCV should be coming out momentarily, and then I can just bring it up here, and then I can just deploy down a bunch of defenses. And he's probably going to be doing the same thing, I'm assuming. I don't know. But if it's sufficient funds, yeah. So he's made a grave mistake. He actually moved all his forces away, which is good for me because then I can just see if I can go get catch him by surprise. Groups, select all my forces, bring them right here. And I'm going to go in for a quick attack. And I can actually deploy here. So that's good. Oh, a tech lab. Okay, well, that's going to be destroyed. See if I can go in for an MCV. Oh, I got his MCV. And he can't build another one. And I won. So the whole gist of that game was that I'm not sure what he was doing with all his Rhino heavy tanks, if he was doing anything with the Rhino heavy tanks, but I made a couple of mistakes that game too myself. I didn't scout him early. The best scouting unit is your dogs, obviously. And yeah, and I basically just sacrificed one of my Grazer Battle tanks. I probably could have lost, but playing the Soviets, they have a tough time with economy. But in turn, once you get that economy, you have basically access to the best tanks in the video game. So there's that. But I mean, playing as the Soviets, it's a lot harder in my opinion, and it can be really tough. So what you see me do there, that's a strategy that I've seen one or two people play against me try to do. I stopped it obviously because I'm a good player. But the best thing to do if you can see if a player does that particular thing where he has a conhyard just above your base is just pull all your forces back, because normally he would have a very weak defense because all his money is poured into that one attack. So if you have, a lot of your tanks, you can just go into the base in the backside of the enemy's base and just destroy all the bases. And if you have your own construction yard already, because you can redeploy your construction yard. If people forget that, you can redeploy your construction yard. Just pack it up, bring it over to your forces. Sorry, that was my phone. And just deploy it in a different location. So the point I'm trying to make here is that this game here was meant to help new players get started in this video game, and hopefully can get some pretty good games out of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little game here, and we will patient and responding. Okay, well, whatever. Just gonna go into the next game. And we are back. Going to be playing as the British Allies. And we're going to be starting off here, same as we always do. Press P and select all your forces. I'm probably going to be playing on the top left again. Am I on the top left again? Yes, I am. Select all my forces and do the same thing as we did last time. A little bit of lag. And then barracks. This time I'm going to go for docks. Just going to base creep all the way to the top here. And then get some dogs. And I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. And rally point established. And let my dogs just go and scout the place. I'll probably build a couple more because I'm pretty sure he's going to be defending that area here. Oh, and by the way, if you press W, Q, and E, that'll just cycle through your taskbar. So now we have all this. So he knows I'm doing that here. I'm trying to scout into his base so I can see something. But okay, so he didn't really want me to see into his base, which means he's probably up to something. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save up all my dogs, and I'm just going to go in as one. so that he can't touch. Oh, I'm lost. There we go. So he can't destroy my dog, so I can just scout into his base here. And while that's doing on, there we go. And I got into his base just to see what's happening with him. Okay, well he's placed his refinery way out there. And is there anything in his gems? There's nothing on his gems. He's playing defensive. Okay, so we're good. So we are good then. And all there is left to do is to just build up as many forces as possible.
Construction complete.
And we will build up a lot of your battle tanks. And because I thought it was the Germans. Sorry, I thought it was the Germans that I could build tank destroyers. But nope, I'm not. And just build another refinery or war factory, and we will attack when we attack. Just he hasn't scouted my base yet, which is good. So he doesn't even have a war. He's just playing the defensive game. Unless he has something up here, then I'm really screwed. So before that happens, we will attack when we will attack, and just group select all my GIs and just deploy them, so I don't have to deal with them later. Actually, British. The British allies. I wonder if I could build snipers. I gotta have a command center for that. So I can basically get out as many Grizzly battle tanks as possible, and then build an Air Force command center. I probably could have another refinery, but all my gems are about to be mined out, so now it's just going to fall on just one production. And at this point here, I don't think it's feasible to build a tech lab because I don't think anything comes out of it. Do I get anything? Oh, do we get snipers? Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm not sure where that refinery's going, where guy's going. Okay, he just built a war factory, so now he's way behind in credits. So I'm going to have a little bit of fun. Get these snipers and bring them over here. Actually, you know what? I got a better idea. Oh, I can't reach him. Can I reach him? No, I don't think I can. Just repair that bridge, because I'm way ahead of the game. Players these days aren't too good, are they? Okay, so I got my snipers here, and just expanding. I'm just gonna go mine some more minerals, or ore. I keep calling it minerals. I'm used to Command and Conquer, Kane's Wrath, and like Red Alert 3, and just calling them minerals because that's all there is just minerals. In Red Alert 2, it's ore. Okay, so couple of snipers here, and I'm going to do quite a bit of damage to these infantry forces. He's obviously not going to be building anything, so I'm pretty confident that I'm going to be able to win this game and capture that bridge. Repair the bridge, and just going to select all my tanks, and they bring them up here. And then I'll just go across the bridge. Ooh, whoops, whoa, no. Okay, well, that's where you bring all his forces. Okay, well, scratch that. Forget that. And just bring my stuff up here. Okay, I'm just gonna end the game right now because I figured it's time. And bring all my forces up here. He's not gonna be able to do anything. The one thing that sucks about this map is that the ground to basically, okay, so he knows that I'm going to be coming from that direction, but what he doesn't know is I'm going to be coming from the bottom here. And the problem with this bottom part is that it just basically doesn't group select all your units, and then they all get stuck in the trees, and that's what sucks. Squish all that stuff, and the game's been defeated. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed my thrashing of the of these two players, and I was trying to teach you guys a little bit about the hotkeys, and I did, and I kind of did, but my channel is meant to be like Command and Conquer casts, so like I cast other people playing. I don't particularly like to do S VODs because I like to focus on the games itself. So like if I'm playing on a good player, if I'm playing on a good player, for example, then I like to try to focus and not talk through it. So those two players are pretty simple. So I was able to talk through that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and my name's Cabal, and I will see you guys all next time.